Jessica, and I'm a newbie to YouTube, just to let you know. And I was wondering, what should I do for my videos? Since I know some of my friends are on YouTube and they say that you guys, some of you people are very critical, and I didn't want to like put up stuff and you just be like all like on me and stuff, you know, be like, what the world is this? I'm like, okay, so that's my dog. I'm going to ask you, what do you want me to do? So, peace.